Hi everyone, today in this digital talk show, we have Mr. Amit Gosain with us. Hi, welcome to the show and
Hi.
thank you for giving your time.
Thanks a ton for coming in fact.
Amit is the general manager for Fairfield Marriott Indore, and in this meeting, we'd know from him his previous experiences, some talks related to hotels, digital marketing, which should be helpful for a lot of hoteliers, aspiring hoteliers, and with a lot of people who want to grow into the hospitality business. So, Amit, over to you. If you very quickly just want to tell about your background and previous experiences, let us start with that.
Sure. So I've worked with hotels for about 20 years now. Started my career with ITC for a good decade, I would put it as.
Right.
Then kind of moved on to Shangri-La. I was a quality manager there.
Okay.
And then I moved on to Malaysia
Wow.
with Marriott. That was my first stint with Marriott, and I've been with Marriott after that. So I think I'm more of a rooms division background guy.
Okay.
So front office is my core specialty, and then quality I would put it as.
Okay.
And then from there I moved back to India, Courtyard Marriott.
Okay.
And over there I was the director of rooms, and from there I've got a chance to come to Indore
Fantastic.
and be the hotel manager over here.
Superb. So Marriott experience has been going quite well. I think
About
last
7
10
years.
7
About
years.
7 years, yes.
I've seen many people who have been associated with this group have prolonged the association. The overall experience goes quite well.
The company is quite employee friendly, I would put it as. In fact, we have a mantra like associate appreciation weeks and all happen here.
Fantastic.
The associates are really appreciated.
Okay.
And further, I would put it as you get a chance to grow.
Superb.
In fact, we've been doing a marketing campaign of Grow with Marriott as well.
Fantastic. I've also realized while working with so many Marriott properties that appreciation week and these kind of things that are done on the group to enhance the morale of team members and employees gives a real good impact. What do you feel?
I agree, it definitely gets all the employees together.
Right.
It solidifies the team, I would put it as.
Correct.
And they all kind of give us better output, I would put it as. Totally.
And also some all India general managers meeting or all India DOSMs meeting kind of things are done as well?
It's for every division.
Acha.
The finance guys have it, the sales guys have it, the operations guys have it, the GMs have it. In fact, there might be an upcoming one in September.
Okay.
Let's see if we manage to go or not, how the COVID part treats us.
Super. Let's know from Amit about his experience with local Indore. You have been to few known places of Indore, Chappan Dukan, Sarafa, or how your experience with Indore have been till now?
So Sarafa is still pending, I would put it as.
Right.
That's the Makkah of food in
Absolutely.
Indore, what I know of. But it was raining the day I went. So I rescheduled it for a future time. But Chappan has been really nice. I think I did try the Copra patties.
Copra patties.
Patties.
Vijay
yeah.
Chaat House.
Yeah, Vijay Chaat House.
Yes.
That was like really brilliant.
Right.
And I think there was Johnny Hot Dogs.
Johnny Hot Dog.
The mutton burger was pretty
Yes,
nice.
yes.
And I believe I did see some friends' photos over there as well. But it's a nice place. It's a nice evening out.
Now it has been developed more because the sitting area, gardening, everything has been done. Instead, you'll be amazed to know the place Johnny Hot Dog was rated in a way wherein the maximum numbers of orders within a day in entire India came to that particular outlet.
Wow.
Once upon a time. Let's know through Amit about the digital marketing thing, how the digital experience has been, and what kind of activities or things that GM should do or does which helps a hotel to get better traction on social media, specifically Instagram. Any experience you want to share, Amit, regarding digital?
I'll start with something like 20 years back. There was no Instagram. We used to do photographs, and that's what we used to kind of put up here and there and banners. But all that has changed over the number of years.
Correct.
So now I think first it was Facebook, then you went Facebook Live,
Yes.
and now you've got Instagram as having everything in it.
Correct.
You've got your live, your promotions, you've got your stories,
Correct.
and kind of a lot of people who now visit hotels are the younger lot.
Correct.
The age group would be around about 30 years or 35 years.
Yes.
Definitely helps in select products. In case they're looking at our Insta handles, how we're doing it, the kind of products we are kind of putting out in the market.
Right.
The photography matters.
Yes, it does.
A lot, I would put it.
And sir, I would say आप बता रहे हैं 10 साल 20 साल पहले फोटोग्राफी से स्टार्ट हुआ था ये पूरा. Now lot of things of course came in between. Facebook आया, Snapchat आया, Instagram आया. Now I believe being a digital marketer that the camera is rolling back to the block one because photos again have become the prime important thing. Instagram as an application is a photo based application. It started with a concept that Facebook already had. उस पे news share हो जाती है, लंबे content चले जाते हैं. So we need a platform which is specifically for photos. So now because Facebook also has been little down, Instagram is on the roll, is on the top. So people again are towards the method that how we can have the fresh content, good quality images to put up on our platform.
Agreed. Because a picture speaks 1,000 words.
Actually.
अगर आपका खाना अच्छा दिख रहा है,
हाँ.
तो it definitely will be there. People will be wanting to come and try it out.
Absolutely. And even I would go up to the extent of saying now with photos, videos are also working quite well. So if a photo is something that speaks 1,000 words, video speaks equal to 10,000 words. So videos help to communicate more compared to photos. But yes, quality content generation is the need of the hour for the hotels, and that should be primarily taken care of.
I think even Instagram is now evolving.
Yes.
Initially, it used to have your longer versions.
Correct.
Now, I think stories
Yes.
is the new in thing.
Yes.
People don't want to see more than 10 to 15 seconds after
Correct.
that.
Correct.
They just move on in life.
Absolutely.
So, all those things are there. And
Yes. True.
obviously, you've got agencies helping
Correct.
us and guiding us. That's what we kind of are banking on as well.
Yes, I believe the platforms may change. पहले फ्रेंडस्टर हुआ करता था, माई स्पेस हुआ करता था, अब फेसबुक, इंस्टाग्राम, स्नैपचैट थिंग्स आर वर्किंग. द प्लेटफॉर्म्स मे चेंज, but the need of human beings for being connected through a platform, social media platform, will never vanish. They'll ever keep increasing. So for that reason, platforms may change, but social media as an industry will never replenish. And like you rightly said that new things are coming on Instagram, and those all new things are somewhere related with what you can offer to your potential guest or audience in least possible time. Time महंगा होता जा रहा है. पहले होता था लंबे वीडियोस डालने. Then it came 30 seconds stories you have to put, videos you cannot put above 1 minute. So कम टाइम में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा मैसेज आप कैसे दे सकते हैं is what is the need of the hour.
Agreed. And the new trends which keep coming, we all kind of try to get there.
Correct.
Digital marketing keeps us on our toes as well. Because we also need to keep innovating, I would put it as. Or coming up with something new to do.
Right.
And that's what kind of gets people interested to move on to our place.
Correct.
And yeah, it helps us showcase why we are different.
Correct. When I came to your property, right from the front office where I saw a customer was checking in, to your restaurant where entire F&B team is busy taking care of F&B customers, to housekeeping, security, there are so many team members and you as a GM have to take care of all the things. How do you make sure or take time for your own R&D, maybe to stay active on social media or to stay updated about the latest trends? I'm sure you are so much occupied in so many departments. How do you manage to?
Nowadays, you need to take out time and do that. We get a lot of
That's
business from
out.
that. So yeah, exactly. You need to definitely have half an hour in the day to go through everything and just check whether you're perfect or not over there.
Correct.
Because you tend to lose out business in case you are not there on top of it.
We as an agency have been working only into hotels, and a lot of time we have positive conversations as well, and a lot of times we face challenges when, especially after COVID or during COVID times when businesses were low, challenges as in how social media can impact to directly increase the revenues.
Right.
Did you ever got an opportunity where customer is coming for dining in and we are able to directly correlate that this happened because of Instagram thing?
For this property, we've not been able to do that yet.
Right.
But we are now checking from where did you hear about us.
Okay.
So we are trying to collate that data.
So that thing we can increase.
Because definitely, in case people are looking at social media, then kind of we obviously need to boost it even more.
Correct.
And whichever channel the business is coming from, we'll kind of need to tinker around with it.
Yes. Great. So Amit, while we were also talking about how important overall content generation is, when I speak to general managers, I keep saying that you should have someone from your team. You cannot rely on agency, even if agency exists in the same city. Neither agency nor a freelance photographer who can come to your property every day or every week to generate photos, because you cannot totally rely if someone is not in the city. So for that purpose, you should have someone in-house who can at least click some basic pictures. And most of the time, the reward that I got from GMs is that when they take a board meeting or morning meeting with their HODs, at least one person in the hotel team is there who is quite addicted and friendly towards mobile. तो मुझे कई GMs बताते हैं कि हम मीटिंग ले रहे हैं और एक जना तो रहता है जो नीचे मोबाइल पे लगा हुआ है, उसी को हम रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दे देते हैं कि मोबाइल पसंद है ना, स्मार्टफोन पसंद है ना, अब आपकी ऑफिशियल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि आपको एक हफ्ते में 10 इमेजेस लेके एजेंसी को व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में भेजना है. Have you came across
yet to explore this option? Okay. But yes, we are looking at somebody who can manage with the digital agency. Right. Totally. Because you need somebody coordinating the efforts. Yes. It can't be random, say one guy, one day somebody, and the next day it's somebody else. Correct. The whole thought chain kind of goes for a toss. Correct. So that's what we're trying to figure out, whom we can have as one person.
So I think you can allow in your morning meetings from tomorrow that you can bring your phones and whoever is handling it for the most of the time is the official person for you.
It's only calls we pick up. We kind of
Okay.
I think all of us are not that digitally as savvy as we should be.
Correct.
But yeah, I think morning
But
meetings.
now, yes, wearing multiple hats, even for your team members and HODs, is quite important. If you are a hotelier and you are thinking how you can multiply your skill set to be more employable, this is a very important point for you. Before COVID, I realized, Amit, every property had a markup.
Yes.
Every property,
yes.
may it be a mid-scale property or a upper-scale property. After COVID, because of budget restrictions, either this job profile became unexistent or they made a cluster kind of profile. So one Marcom will be looking after 3 properties in the city if they belong to the same group. But still, the importance of having someone within the hotel unit could not be solved through either of this. So if you are in F&B or if you are in front office or if you are in any other department, maybe chef, but you can wear a multiple hat of being a content generator for your hotel or your general manager, I think your role in the overall company will increase and you'll be more employable. You'll learn as well and you'll be employable as well. Do you think that matters?
I agree. In fact, I've been pushing my chef and the F&B gentleman to kind of start taking videos of what they're cooking, and kind of if something comes out really nice, he's trying something new, he needs to put that there so that people get interested as to what he's cooking, and he himself will become a star at some point of time. That's what the whole idea is.
True.
So that is something which we are trying. Let's see if we are
with your
successful.
talk, I'm able to recall an experience which I had with one of my good friend, Gaurav Apte, who is the general manager at Goa Marriott.
Indeed.
And he has a chef, Dibyendu Roy, who, so we have been working with Goa Marriott since quite a years now. Once upon a time, I happened to visit that place and I coincidentally met chef. Till then, that point, chef was not into the role WhatsApp groups and all, into marketing part. But when I met him, I got to know that he is having his own personal DSLR camera and he's having clicking or photos as his interest. And he was having such gorgeous, amazing pictures and videos of food and overall F&B that those images helped for overall social media to get enriched. So yes, chef or anyone can help.
Yeah, nowadays actually a lot of chefs are into it. In fact, the food and beverage managers and all, they're quite interested in this photography.
Absolutely.
The number of DSL cameras being sold to hoteliers is higher. I'm pretty sure. I don't know that.
Instead, I've seen some of the pages on which we work. If we create a very good design, spending a couple of hours, a very amazing design, 10 options getting approved, that may get little lesser response, or not little, बहुत ज़्यादा कम response मिलता है compared to if you are posting something which is related to moment marketing. So on Valentine's Day, if our front office person is just showing a rose in front of camera, that is a moment thing that you're showing Valentine's Day, something related to Valentine's is happening or showing in the property. That makes better impact or higher impact to your audience compared to you doing a very full-fledged designing thing. Designing is a passe thing. I would recommend hoteliers to be connected with your agency to plan raw postings, to plan moment marketing. Maybe your chef making some signature dish, a small 30 seconds of video. Maybe your front office person doing namaste to the guest who is checking in. Your housekeeping person quickly making up your room better. So these kind of small videos which are insider hotel kind of information that impacts more to your users.
I think raw images nowadays is being more appreciated everywhere. Insta is full of raw images now, I think.
Absolutely. And like we were talking about Instagram algorithms, so they also read inside the image also. So if this image is having designer thing, if this image is having lot of content which will create a boredom for our prospect guest or users, they'll reduce its reach.
Interesting. Didn't know about this.
Yes, they read everything. Instead, day before yesterday it was happening, I was sitting with my wife and we were exploring some products, and within 5 minutes of time span, she filled up a form somewhere in which her name, my name, we both had to put, and our Facebook links also. Within 5 minutes of time span, when I opened my Facebook profile, the ad for same thing started reflecting on my Facebook. She opened on her account. It's just that she inserted my Facebook profile, and within 5 minutes, it started coming to me as an ad. So they read us a lot.
That's how Facebook is earning money, I guess. Lots of it.
True. They definitely do.
But they're pretty good at this.
You'll be surprised to know that many times it happens that if we are placing any wrong ad, maybe alcohol-based ad or ad which is not to the right target audience, age group sahi nahi hai, so Facebook may reject your ads. They are having such plenty ads, plenty people who want to spend money that they want right ads to be there on the platform so that people keep getting engaged. Design में बहुत ज़्यादा content है. Despite of the fact we are ready to pay them money, they'll reject the ad. They will promote your ad if you are showing something that is healthy for their platform and which is making their people, the audience, feel positive about being on that platform. अगर लोग बोर हो रहे हैं और आप उस पोस्ट को बूस्ट कर रहे हैं, Facebook will say पैसा दे रहे हो तो भी नहीं चाहिए. we'll cancel the ad, we'll disable your ad account. But if you are placing something
That's interesting.
which is interesting the audience,
Right.
they don't want to become next MySpace, next Orkut. They want to sustain for more longer time with their
Obviously, they also want to grow and kind of keep customers happy.
Correct.
Customers are the king at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
If they're happy, then all of us are happy.
Correct. Great. So I think that's it. We had a very, very value-adding conversation with Amit. Amit, thank you once again for
Thank
being
you very
along.
much for asking me.
Let's
to
be in
here.
touch and
Definitely.
keep meeting. Thank you.
Pleasure meeting.
Same here.
Bye.